Hello everybody, this is the start of my transition diaries, but it's not the start of my transition. I began taking hormones at 23, and I still do take them. Estradiol, which is a form of estrogen, spironolactone, which is a testosterone blocker. I need to get some more. Tastes kind of like mint. And I legally changed my name. I've changed the sex marker on my driver's license because my state's kind of cool like that. And I've been living full-time as a woman, stealth, which means that most people that I encounter do not know that I am transgender. So you may be wondering, why bother with this vlog? There's two reasons. One is that I'm hoping to help others and educate, maybe answer some questions, and because to also be there, just knowing that somebody else out there is transitioning is a great big help, because I remember when I was first starting out, my only exposure to transgender people when I was a kid was the Jerry Springer show. So everybody remembers those taglines. Dude's a chick, my girl is a man. And it was not a good representation, because the trans people in question would be marching up and down the stage in a leather print mini, a tank top and a feather boa, wagging her finger at the audience to their hoots and hollers. And that almost scared me from transition, to be honest. So anyway, the other reason, number two, is I want to be out there to help others, but I also want to help myself. It's been many years since I kept a Dear Diary. I think my last entry was 3rd grade. But I never mentioned anything about my trans issues. I try to avoid it when I was that young. And I'm just having kind of a hard time, because I get up every day and I look in the mirror and I'm just fussing with my hair, trying to make it perfect, I just feel so ugly. Just seeing my reflection in the webcam as I make this vlog is difficult for me. The sound of my voice, I absolutely hate it. It makes me cringe. I just want to throw on a sign and say I'm mute, learn sign language. Don't get me wrong, transition is the best thing for me, and I wouldn't doubt it for a moment, but I am trying to learn to love myself. I grew up with very few friends. I did not try to build a male facade, so in school I was always picked on. My only friends were a couple of stuffed animals. And I'm starting to make new friends out. I'm starting to be a bit more social. I've always been a wallflower. I just feel like I can stand in a room and just disappear. And I can be in a crowd full of people. It could be like downtown Times Square in New York City, and I would feel incredibly alone. And I've been playing the comparison game. I see girls walk by and think they're so much prettier than me. I wonder how my life would have been if I could have just been born as a cisgendered girl. Never needed a transition. Never needed to deal with my lifetime. I've heard. Sometimes I feel that being transgender has given me some great empathy. That if I wasn't transgender, never needed a transition, I wouldn't have known the full hardship and be able to care so much for anything. The other day I saw this fly that was half squished on the pavement. It was flapping its wings, struggling to get up because half its body was smushed to pavement. And I just started crying. I know it sounds silly, but I just thinking in how that bug must feel, like, and the fear must have felt. And I feel like if I didn't ever transition or need a transition or have to deal with these hardships, I wouldn't have this empathy. So yeah, that's kind of, I'm gonna talk a bit more about my past. I'm gonna do another vlog about being in college pre-transition and post-transition stealth. So look for that. All right. Okay. Bye, everybody.